Uh, both, yeah. I didn't. It wasn't our best stuff, clearly, but we couldn't make a shot. 9 for 38. They go 17 for 25. I just give them credit. We played very poorly, but it's not like we were throwing the ball around the gym. We had some shot clock violations because they played great defense. But we didn't connect the game very well, and they just lit it up. Spo had them ready to play, as we would expect. Given the circumstances, with Jimmy coming back, and they were ready, and they knocked everything down early, and we missed everything, and we were playing upstream the whole game.
Beyond just obviously, as you mentioned, just missing shots, what problems do you feel like need to be solved offensively right now?
Well, we're having to sort of make some decisions based on spacing, and without Steph. And so the decision I made tonight was to start Gary in order to guard Hero, and I thought he did a really good job on him early. And so I liked the way the game went in the first quarter for the most part. We just couldn't make anything. So I'll look at the tape, but I liked a lot of the looks we got early in the game. Some nights they don't go in. I'm very confident, with what we're doing, because over the last 20 games since we've had Jimmy, we're a top 5 offensive team. So tonight wasn't our night, but I'm very confident that we'll be fine Friday.
You said that you expected a heated environment. What did you just think about the environment from the pregame tribute video to throughout the game?
I didn't know what was going on pregame because there was a video with no sound. So I was wondering what was happening. Miami is it's a great place to live, and so people don't ever seem too amped up around here. They're living the good life. So it really wasn't that rabid of an environment. It was typical Miami, and I think the main part of Jimmy's return is that the Heat were ready, and Spo had them ready. And I mean, you shoot 17 for 25 from 3, you're going to win. But I thought it was how hard they played, how well they competed. They took it to us tonight.
Well, what were some things that they did defensively that disrupted what you wanted to do on offense?
Well, they've got Bam down there, who's an all-world defender, and I thought he controlled much of the game. But again, I thought early in the game we had 5 or 6 wide-open threes, and so we were actually getting decent shots. I thought the first part of the second quarter was a key part of the game. We love that lineup that we put out there with Quentin, Draymond, Jimmy. We're down 6 at the end of the quarter when they made I think they made a couple shots late to extend it to 6. But I thought we could make a push right there with Draymond and Jimmy on the floor together with Quentin. And I think the opposite happened. I think they pushed it to 12 immediately, and we weren't able to kind of capture the momentum of the game.
Steve, how much nightly angst do you have after a game, scoreboard watching, with where you guys sit?
Nightly angst?
Yeah, if any.
This is the NBA, man. It's we all have angst. All 30 of us, we have angst. But angst is a good thing. We're living. We are in the fight, and we got 10 games to go, and I can't wait. I think Friday's the biggest game of the year for us. We've lost 2 games in a row. Very poor performances. It's time, and we gotta bounce back, and that's what good teams do, and I'm confident that we'll do that.
How did you think Jimmy handled this whole scene?
I thought Jimmy handled it great. He was very poised out there. He never seemed too emotional about it. He was talking to the guys on the bench, trying to talk them through, what we were trying to accomplish. It was their night, though. It was just Miami's night, and they earned it with the way they played and the way they shot. And so you move on. And I don't think Jimmy's going to spend too much time lamenting anything tonight. These are games that happen in the NBA. It was their night.
You mentioned Friday is the biggest game of the year. I know pregame, you sound very optimistic. Steph can play Friday.
I hope so, but he's got. We've got a couple of days for him to heal, to continue to heal. So I'd be surprised if he didn't play, but it's day to day. So we will list him as questionable for a reason. He is questionable, but he's been trending upward. So I'm hopeful that he'll play.
Almost entire week here in Miami. The stays that you have done here for 5-6 days in Miami is something that maybe can drive your team to be relaxed today. And how important is to have time with the players when you are so close to the postseason to work specifically.
Yeah, I mean, this game again. This was not about us being in Miami for a few days. This game was about the Heat shooting 17 for 25 and playing great defense and competing. So, I think the world of Spo. He's one of the great coaches in any sport. A game like this, he's going to have them ready. He always does, but they wanted this one badly. They took it to us. It has nothing to do with us being in Miami for a few days. It has to do with the fact that they just completely outplayed and outcoached us, and we got to be ready for Friday.